Hi, I'm Brett Swartz, founder of Capital Gains Tax Solutions. So you like the Deferred Sales Trust and everything you hear so far, and you want to know what the process would be from start to finish if you were to execute on the trust at close of escrow. That's what we're going to cover in this video right now. So there's really three main stages to the Deferred Sales Trust close process. The first one being the discovery call. We jump on a conference call for about 30 minutes to an hour, and we walk through the structure, answer any additional questions you may have about the structure, and also find out if it's going to be a good fit, meaning your deal size is large enough and also your tax liability is large enough. Generally speaking, it's $100,000 in tax liability or greater is what we found to be to make sense with the ROI for the fees that are charged, and likewise about a $500,000 minimum for the actual deal size. So those are some of the ratios we use. Assuming you like what you hear on the call, you signed a conditional engagement agreement, and that is simply exactly what it says, is conditional. Only if you decide to use the trust will you be charged anything. So we don't charge any hourly fees for our calls or our consultation. We only get paid if and when you decide to close a deal. And the deal, it could go sideways by the buyer not performing, or you just decide to not use the trust, which is fine. Either way, you only ever pay Capital Gains Tax Solutions and our tax attorneys if and when you close the deal. So that's kind of step one. Step two would be just working with your advisors, whether it be a business broker, financial advisor, whether it be a real estate, commercial real estate broker. We would work with them to put language into the purchase and sale agreement, and or work with the QI company if you're working with a failed 1031 exchange. Once the language is in place, our tax attorneys will also then draft the trust and create the trust, at which point, which goes into step three, which is just close the transaction. You decide how much funds you want to send to the trust, and at close of escrow, we execute on the transaction. So those are kind of the three big picture ways of closing the trust from start to finish. If you have any questions, please reach out to us, and we would love to connect with you and find out if we can add some value to you using the Deferred Sales Trust, with the goal of course, helping you create and preserve more wealth.